This video is about facilitation, which is about accomplishing the team's goals and building community.
How many times have you left a meeting feeling frustrated and unsure of what to do? What if instead you left feeling energized and certain of what to do?
Facilitators are the guardians of the group's time and purpose.
And now here's an example of a well-facilitated meeting.
Have a prepared agenda. Have a clear and transparent purpose for every meeting. Build community. Have connection-based check-in questions. Have pair shares and small group breakouts. Ensure the gathering starts and ends energized and people feel valued. Facilitate action-oriented meetings. For example, always have an agenda. Have meeting goals and break up into smaller groups when possible. Ensure people do most of the work outside of the meeting. Every person should have work to do outside the meeting, not just one or two people.
Well, thanks all for being here. So it's 1 minute after, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, well, thank you all for being here. Today's check-in question, if you can share your name, pronouns, and where you're hoping we cover in our training series next year.
My name is Arthur Bean. Pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm hoping we learn more about the management.
My name is Bryden Fletcher. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm hoping we learn more about how to effectively facilitate team meetings and how to train people to do that.
My name is Danette Williams. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm hoping we learn more about coaching and how to be an effective peer coach.
My name's Kirsten Walther, she, her pronouns, and I'm hoping we learn more about strategy and effective tactics.
My name is Jasmine, she, her pronouns, and I'm hoping to learn more about, productive facilitation of meetings.
My name's Drew Saris, and he, him, and hoping to learn more about peer coaching. All right, could I get 2 volunteers to help with note-taking and being the timekeeper for tonight?
Sure, I'll be the timekeeper.
I can take notes.
Awesome. Thank you both. Great. Let's just review the tasks from last week. So, Brandon, I know, I think I saw an email. You sent a proposal over for the training schedule for next year. Is that done?
Yes, it's done.
Awesome. Thank
Glad
you.
you received it.
So, can we review that to the meeting tonight?
Sure.
Awesome. Cool. And then, perfect. And we also had Kirsten, you were going to look up securing some of the venues for our trainings next year.
Yes, I did not get it done though.
Okay. When would you like the deadline to be?
If we can push it to this coming Thursday, I'll be able to get it done by then.
Cool. Thank you so much, Kirsten. Jasmine, thanks for that great idea to have our next training on organizing in Sussex. Excited for that. Would you be able to send a proposal like Brandon did for that by next week?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Oh, and thank you for capturing it down. And then, Danette, I know we've been talking about partnerships. Would you be able to write up just like a short description of what the partnership could look like?
Sure.
Awesome. Could you do that by next week as well?
Can you push that to the following week?
Sure, so 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And that worked for you, Jasmine? You got that?
Yep.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so I just want to review, thank you, Brandon, for getting that proposal so we could just review it as a team tonight on the training programs for this next year. Did anyone have any thoughts or feedback on it?
Yeah, I did have a question. So I know a few of our volunteers have been really active in co-facilitating some of the other trainings we've put on this year. Had you thought to maybe incorporate their work into your proposal?
No, I never thought about that. And I've actually been thinking about how to do that, so that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks. I can add that in, and then next week, can we have some more feedback on how that goes?
Sure. Any other feedback?
Are there any breakouts in your meeting?
No.
I wonder if that would be a good idea.
All right, I think we're good. Oh, Right, so we'll just continue on with the training. Any other questions about the training?
I just was wondering about the fundraising proposal. Could we work on that the next meeting?
Sure. Let me write that into the bike rack, and can we make sure to? That's a good idea. Should we talk about that tonight a little bit? Is that okay at the very end?
Absolutely, actually.
Cool. So thanks for bringing that up. Very important not to forget that. So I'm going to add that onto the bike rack at the end. Thank you, Dennis. All right. So now that we've reviewed all the training ideas and proposals for this upcoming year, can we take 30 seconds to a minute for folks to just look at it silently and write any other feedback that they have? So we'll take about 30 seconds or a minute. All right, so now that we've reflected on some of those ideas, can we get into pairs and folks, if you can review each other's ideas and feedback? So if we can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so
1,
2, 3.
1,
2.
3. So find 1s, 2s, and 3s.
2.
Hello, everyone.
Who am I?
Are you 1?
All right,
suppose.
we're talking
All right.
about the proposal.
Yeah.
So what do
I
you think
like-
of the training?
I love the training.
So our first action item, Kirsten, you said that you were going to send us some information about the venues, the times and dates once you have those reservations made. And then Danette, you said that you would send in 2 weeks some information about your partner organization and maybe what we can collab on.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, so pluses, things that went well tonight. Deltas, things we can change or do better. Any pluses or deltas folks want to share?
A plus was that the energy was really good. I really appreciate folks being super present and having so many good ideas.
I enjoyed the leadership development session that we did. That's what I'm here for.
I think a plus was that this was a very action-oriented meeting and that we were able to get a lot accomplished and a lot to do now for the next meeting.
Yeah, delta for myself is that I didn't review your proposal, Brandon. I'm sorry, so I definitely wish I came more prepared, but this is a great meeting.
All right, so it's noon, so we're gonna go ahead and close out, but thank you all so much for being here.
All right, thanks so much. Can we say our cheer before we leave? On 3, people power is our superpower. 1, 2, 3.
People power is our superpower.
Ding, ding, ding.